Welcome to another video, and today is we're gonna have a bit of fun. So we're collecting, you've seen the thumbnail already, we're gonna collect a Mark IV Escort RS Turbo. This vehicle, actually I'm gonna get going here and we'll do it in a way. So this vehicle a friend bought in 2007. We always had Fords, fast Fords, me and my friends, XR2s, XR3Is, things like that. My first car was a Ford Escort Mark IV. I actually had it when I was 16, and I had the full RS Turbo body kit on it and painted a Ford Citroen yellow. So that was a bit of a project. Had it for a few years, and it had different things done to it, different engines put in, and that was really my first proper car. This car we got in 2007, and we actually went and collected it. It was running and driving, and loaded it onto a trailer, and one of my good friends brought it up, and he has a lot of projects. It's a 205 GTI, which I'm going to hopefully show you here, and he has an XR3i, which isn't here, convertible, which me and him owned for a period, and he's carried on and he's done a full restoration on it. So it's like anything else, life's caught up with him time wise, and he doesn't have time to finish this, so he actually offered this car to me. I have that many things going on, and the Z3 I haven't even done painting yet as well. It'll be painted the next 2 weeks. So I have basically put this is another friend who's bought this, and he is wanting to restore it, and I'll probably end up doing this as a project, then the complete project. So for now we're going to get it moved, so we can get a bit of space and get the XR3 up into this garage, and we're going to get the RS Turbo down to my garage, and we're going to get it stripped and have a look at it today. Unfortunately it's not going to be like a barn find now, because he went and washed it last night, so it's been sitting for years, covered in dust, and he decided that it would look nicer, cleaner coming down the road. So we're not going to get to do the first wash on it, but it is what it is, and it's literally been sitting. Well, it's been between two different garages, but it's been off the road since 2007. So you'll see yourself, it's in pretty good condition for the age, for the time it's been sitting. So yeah, I'll cut back in when we get to the garage. I don't know how much I can show you. Who wants to be on camera basically, but we'll take it from there and see what happens. Right, welcome to the RS Turbo, and basically he's went and cleaned it, unfortunately, and it was just to let you see before we start towing it what's been done. Basically a few pieces taken off it. It's a spoiler and things is in there. As I said, it's a 90 spec, so it has a different spoiler, and it's pretty much original. Now as you can see a bit of work as we started stripping bits and pieces a while ago, and you can see what sort of work we're going to have to do to it. And let's see if I can get in and show you the insides of it. It's basically just like a time capsule. So original seats, which will obviously need a bit of cleaning, but good side bolsters and things on them. Now everyone knows these seats, these deteriorate quite badly, and just the original dash, everything original in here, which is good. Sunroof, and that's the rear spoiler and the rear seats, but for sitting for so long it's actually still in very, very good condition. The door panels, now that's one thing, the sides go on them, but we can repair that. I've done that there with the wee Clio and stuff that I do work to, so there's ways and means of doing it. Retro Clifford alarm, and basically my friend has he started in this project and he has an XR3i convertible, and what he wanted to do was do the same thing with both of them, paint them both grey and have them sitting the same. It's still to be done, but they say this one here will need a lot of work. We're basically going to take it down to the shell. You can actually see even before we get too much into it. The battery box as well in around there, so we'll have to get dug into it and see what it's going to need. But everything here, and what we're going to do now is, I'm actually not too far away from my unit. We're going to get it towed down with a straight bar. I'll probably not video that, and we'll get a good look around it down in the yard as well, and then we're going to start pulling some bits off it. But he said I could show you. This is sort of some of the things he has. An old 4-track, and then also this machine here, which is a 205 GTI 1.9 laser green, and you can see he's obviously had the paintwork and things done on this. This is sort of 70-80% complete, I think, and he has all the pieces for it. So what I'll probably do is see if I can, again, another time capsule. Very, very good condition for the age of it, and all these sorts of bits and pieces is all just very easy to repair and clean up. So this will probably remind a few people of their teenage years. I never actually owned a 205, but a lot of friends did. So this vehicle he's keeping and finishing off. You can see the reflective plates and bits and pieces, and obviously the badges that went here. So that's about as much as I can sort of show you in here. We'll get this vehicle down, and I say unfortunately it was sitting covered in dust, and he cleaned it, so it probably looks a bit fresher than it's been, but we'll get it down to the garage and then we'll continue the video on. Okay, so we managed to get the vehicle down to my garage now, and towed very well actually. I'm just having basically a look around it. So the next step of this car is going to be to get it up onto the ramp and to get it basically stripped and see what we need to do. Initially we've spied some obviously rust spots in the boot everywhere where I expect to find it. So I'm not going to go too much into that today. We'll wait until we have it stripped. Obviously, like I say, around the wheel arch is going to need attention. The floor inside, all the usual parts, in around the battery box, basically everywhere where they go, it's going to need a wee bit of attention. And then we're going to have to try and find some parts. We're sort of discussing now whether to get a parts car complete or just to try and buy the parts individually. But from previous experience, I know that's going to be quite an expensive thing to do. So this is the most complete side. You can see the wheel arches and stuff still on it. And then moving in the inside, like I said, you can see a bit better now in the light. Obviously it's dirty, it's been sitting, and it's going to need completely stripped down, cleaned, all the interior. It's just, like I say, it's a time capsule. Anybody that knows these cars had the Orions or the Escorts, they're all pretty much the same. Some of them had a wee computer here, and that's about it really. And obviously the seats, these are proper seats. I mean, these are great seats to sit in. Recaro at the time were just fantastic. Nowadays they're in most cars, but they're not sort of as well designed as what these were. That was also their downfall. These cushions used to go on them, and this one's actually quite solid and all there. But again, I have to look at this. This is just, every single thing's going to need to be cleaned, repaired, touched, every bolt, everything else. So it's quite an undertaking. And we'll get there, we'll get it up. As I said, it's going to be a couple of weeks now. I'm actually away for a bit of a holiday next week with a boat, which I'll probably do a couple of videos on. And then the Z3 is ready. I've just moved the parts into the van there, all the panels and trims, so get it painted and then get this up. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and see any future videos. There's going to be an awful lot of content on this, and an awful lot of heartache probably, and an awful lot of work, but it's something that I had, and it's a car that everybody loves, and it's going to be worth doing. So thanks for tuning in. I hope this is a good wee introduction to you, and as I say, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe for future videos.